Alrighty folks, prepare yourselves for a truly special story today. In this journey, we meet a man who has become a living legend in the Bronco world. His name is Emil. Now he may look like he's in his 70s, but he is actually 92 years old. The things this stud of a man has done in his life will surprise and hopefully inspire you. This is his story.
I bought a 67 Bronco in 1969. 50-something years.
50-something years, basically since the Broncos have been out, more or less. Wow. So what got you into the Bronco? What appealed when it came to the Bronco for you?
Well, I had an auto repair shop. In my little hometown, Clifton, Texas, at one time there were about 35 Broncos surrounding me. And I was working on the biggest part of them. And I'd go out and have to buy a piece every once in a while. So I got thinking, I said, years ago you could buy them for a good price.
Yeah.
So I decided, I just started buying them Broncos. I just bought the whole thing. It didn't make a difference. It was wrecked, turned over, or it was whole. That's how I got started.
And so the love affair with Broncos began. Emil started buying and selling every Bronco he could get his hands on, from upstate New York to California. Over the years, he estimates that he's owned a staggering 170 Broncos. With a collection that vast, it's no wonder he lost track of a few Broncos along the way, but one Bronco has remained close to his heart. The stock 77 that he's had for 18 years.
It's the stock 77. It's as stock as you can probably get it, other than the wheels. Okay. And the tires. It didn't come with that big of tires on it. It's still got the same engine here. Now it's got about just close to 100,000 miles on it. When I bought it, it had 27,000 miles on it.
Emil's dedication to his Broncos is evident in every mile driven, but his love for rock crawling truly sets him apart. Even at the ripe age of 85, he was still managing to put Broncos on the side.
You were one of the first rigs that I've seen roll over, and you're 92 now. That was 5 years. You were rolling Broncos over at 85. Walk us through what happened there.
So we were going up this trail. I twisted the rear U-joint out. I said, I can't work on this thing. I had another drive shaft with me. So I said, I'll let it roll back a little bit and get it up on one side where I can get under it. Well, I rolled under, got it too high, and it rolled over on the side.
No, it all went to plan. You made it super easy to get to that drive shaft.
I just slipped the back end off of another drive shaft that I had, slipped it on the front part of the drive shaft, and I had a couple of U-joints in it also. Got it all back together, and then it poured all ran out of the engine, poured out of the transmission.
You made a mess.
Yeah, they pulled it up to the top of the hill, I put all in it, we kept going.
I remember when I was out there was all that transmission fluid. I'm like, man, did Emil hit his head? What happened? What happened? It looks like utter carnage.
Emil encapsulates what it means to be a Bronco enthusiast. He has the backbone of a much harder generation, yet still manages to exude a youthful outlook on life. It's not every day you see an 85-year-old tackling some of America's toughest trails, and that begs the question, how did Emil get dragged into the off-road craze?
Well, I really got started in the deer hunt.
Okay.
Years ago, we used to go out West Texas deer hunting, and I had an 67 six-cylinder. And I said, I'll put a little bit of tires on it, and that was about it. And I had a high seat in the back, forward so you get in, we'd crawl around the mountains and everywhere. And they'd all say, what are you gonna do if you break down? I said, we'll always get back some kind of way.
I'm honored that we've got people like you in the Bronco community that have just kept this whole thing alive and inspiring guys like me to keep on crawling.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Anything you want to tell the audience back home?
Most of you know who I am back home.
Yeah, you're famous.
I don't go too many places and people don't know me. I just say, be safe, enjoy your life, and God will take care of you.
Amen. Amen. Well, we appreciate the time, Emil. You're an awesome man.
Thank you.